Approximately 3 days ago, Mike was taken from us. He was kidnapped from his home, strangled, and taken. I'm making porridge. So you're just gonna have to like bear me. I'm not gonna be like audible all 100% of the way, and I might be moving too far away from the camera at times in a way like you. My name is Maria, as in Maria. The topic that I'll be covering in this video is not a topic that can be covered in one video for me. For me at least, it's not something I can speak about and put into words, because all the times that I'm speaking inside of my videos, it's I'm basically taking you guys on a journey with me. Oh, I've just completed high school, and at some point I wasn't sure what to do. So now I'm just thinking, when I made this video, I made it like last week, more than 5 days ago, and it is now the 25th of February. Before we go back to the video, this is just like before a disclaimer. On the 24th, which was yesterday, today is the 25th of February 2025. Um, I saw a video of Anele Mdota. She felt like she was about to be raped by a man, by her Uber driver. So she started recording it, and she didn't feel safe. And she posted online to spread awareness that you must be safe, and if you feel unsafe, pull out your phone and start recording. And then this other guy just started being like, nah, she's talking nonsense. How would we even know if he was blaming her? All of this, all of that. And me looking back, I was trying to make excuses for him, be like, no, maybe he doesn't understand. And I can't believe I even thought that. I can't believe that was my first thought. My first thought was to have the back of the guy who was not in the situation, doesn't know anything about the situation, and has no experience of what it's like being a woman, being scared in those type of situations. And he was just talking so freely, so carelessly about the subject, like as though he could relate to it, as though he understood the struggle of it, as though he's the expert of it, as though he's the superior thinker of that topic, even though he will never ever have that type of experience in his life. Mind you, this guy is a father. And I can't believe I went in a back and forth with him. I'm not, it was on Instagram. My Instagram is Maria Has Arrived. I just feel like I'm still shocked. I'm still, I still have no words to describe the situation. I still can't believe it happened. I still can't believe that you can speak to a man and you can tell him, I didn't feel safe in a situation, and then he'll be like, there's no proof. You're talking nonsense. Women always try to victim blame themselves. Nah, you're talking nonsense. I can't believe he did that. I can't believe people who think that way exist, number one. And I wasn't really, it didn't, and today it really hit, especially yesterday. I got like really emotional, and I disabled Instagram after that whole altercation. And today it's all I'm thinking about, because it's just so, for me, I don't want to say traumatic, but it has a lot. It still has an effect on me. I'm going to speak on it more in another video. It still has a large effect on me, what happened and what this man said and did replying to that video, because I realized he's one in a majority and so many people were liking his comment. I just it just shocked me. It made me realize that the first thing that happens in order for a rapist to be created is the thought of feeling unsafe being okay. If that does that make sense? I just don't understand how one may shame another for feeling unsafe. Like it's like I don't understand like how you're gonna shame someone for feeling unsafe. She was feeling unsafe, and then mind you, this man was a father. This man is a father. He says that he's a science for life, learner of life. That was what was in his bio, and he was here saying, and he was one in many, as I said, and there's many people who understand his point, and that just shocked me. It made me feel like, and this man could be my neighbor. This man could be one of my teachers. This man could be one of the future men that I walk past in the future. This man, it didn't feel like a problem that was a whole continent away. It didn't feel like it was a country away, a province away, a city away. It felt like he was inside of my house. I was just so baffled because people were agreeing with him. They were agreeing with him. They were agreeing with him and backing up his points. I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked and disappointed. Like, as a parent, what if one of his children, irregardless of it was a boy or whether it was a boy or girl, what if one of his children were coming back from school? Let's say they're not homeschooled, were coming back from school, and the security guard every single day keeps giving them eyes and keeps making them feel like at any moment this all could change. And it's in a situation where there's no cameras, there's no safety, and at any moment, if he wanted to take you and do whatever he wanted to do, he would. What if his child felt that way and went to him and said, "Oh, I feel this way"? Like, what if his children went to him and said, "Oh, I feel this type of way. The security guard is giving me these vibes," and he just dismissed it? I'm scared for their children, for his children, essentially. Because now you explain it to your father, and your father has obviously revealed how he feels about women feeling unsafe in a situation that is unsafe. And now he's here. He feels this type of way, so now you try to go to him, but now he feels this type of way. So what if they don't feel like he can speak to him about this? And then even if they do feel like they can speak to him about this, he just dismisses it. And then there's some men who won't dismiss it and who'll do something about it, which is just so unfair because you see it as wrong for anyone else on planet Earth to feel that way, but when your children do, it's not. I was just I was just so baffled and taken back by how he thought. By like how he thought. I didn't think that there's genuine human beings on planet Earth who, when somebody is in a situation where anything can go left and they start feeling unsafe because another person is making the situation feel unsafe, and now they're taking precautions, and now they're being shamed for taking precautions. How is, I don't understand. I'm so confused because I keep going back to it and I keep thinking about this man and how he's how he kept, like, his mindset is so far back. I can't even. And then I also, and that's just the tip of the cake. There's so much more that just baffles me about this man. And even the way he spoke to me, he was just like, even the way he spoke to me, I'm still shocked. Even the way he spoke to me, it wasn't in a tone of respect. It wasn't in, he just was like, I just called him out on his thing, and I was being very respectful. I didn't insult him in any sort of way. And I was taking what his words and I changed women and I put men, and he was furious and he called me, "Hey girl," and all of that, and I was just so shocked. I was like so shocked. Like, what can we do to feel safe? I just don't understand, because a lot of men in South Africa, men in general, will be like, "No, I'm the man. A woman's supposed to have a man. Men are supposed to be the providers, the protectors." How you're the provider and the protector, but when you're not around and I have to protect myself, you're shaming me for protecting myself. So are you saying that Anele Mdota shouldn't have filmed, shouldn't have posted it to create awareness, and should have just put her phone away and let herself be in that situation that could have turned into rape at any moment? She she is wrong for not allowing herself to be a rape victim. Is that what he's saying? I'm like, I'm I genuinely want to know what his mindset was. I'm so confused. I'm so lost because I can't think that that I can't. I'm still so shocked. Can't believe this man. I can't believe this man. I cannot believe this man. And what scared me the most was he's one of many. He's not one. He's not an individual. He's not the only one. He's one of many. In fact, he's one of so many that the majority of his kind exist, and they exist in a way where they could be right next to you right now. And that is insane. Like I understood that because at some point South Africa was the most dangerous place in all categories for a woman to be in. And I understood that. I was like, okay, there's articles, whatever, but now I feel it. I understand. It's like I've unlocked a deeper level of understanding. And I'd also like to ask if there are even any men watching this video. Obviously, I don't know everything that you're thinking based on how shocked I am at the thought process of this person. But like, I genuinely want to know from the men who are still here, because I know some men must have left, because why would you listen to a woman? Why would I listen to a woman about my own thoughts about seriousness and all of that? Especially not a woman who looks like a child like me. But to the men who are here, the men who have made it this far into the video and are here, aren't I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not gonna say that I'm scared. I'm in disbelief. I'm in disbelief because I've been noticing that it isn't safe. I know it isn't safe. I can feel that it isn't safe. But never have I felt so unsafe before. And it wasn't even like IRL, it was online. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm still confused, like how people could back up how that guy felt about the situation. And then all I said was, you have no idea what it's like to be a woman. Which is facts. No matter what you say as a man, unless you have transitioned to be a woman, you will never understand what it's like to be a woman. There's no shame in admitting that. I will never understand what it's like to be a man. I can try to put myself in their shoes as best as I possibly can. At the end of the day, the 100% experience will never be experienced by me. And now I said that and it just popped off. And then this other guy was like, no, but she was showing attitude. If you felt like you were about to be raped, you would also show attitude. I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked. I have not touched Instagram from that point on. Because what if I like a post and this post is secretly of a serial rapist? Because serial rapists aren't people who are weird 100% of the time. Aren't people who are... A serial rapist could be right next to you right now. That's what I deeped yesterday. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. And they're not getting reported. And some of them don't think that what they're doing is rape. Coercion is rape. If you have to convince someone, get them drinking and continue convincing them, then it's not a consensual situation. But that's a whole video for another day. I'm just in disbelief. And I thought I was wrong afterwards. I thought I was wrong. And I deeped the situation. And then I pulled out her phone, recorded because she felt unsafe. And she started being like, and she started showing the energies that you would show if you felt unsafe. And she was crucified for it. And she put that video out as a warning for other people using Uber that some Uber drivers are rapists as well. And now she got shamed for it. And when the shame was not tolerated, those who were not tolerating the shame were also shamed for it. I'm still so sure it's not discussed. It has gone way past that. It's fried. You can't hear me because the mic is gone. But then again, I'm in the kitchen, I'm here making food, and a thought just crossed my mind. I'm talking louder than usual, man. Remember how, like, at some point in time, we would hear how, oh, a lady's dressing for herself. She posted this for herself. She did it all for herself. And, like, some of us girlies were like, oh, that's such BS.